It's starting in like 10 seconds. I don't know why it does a countdown thing now.
A countdown on YouTube?
No, for Streamlabs.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
weird, but okay. I'll
I
just
don't.
tweet it out.
Hmm. It's weird.
I hope it worked, because I can't tell.
It'll probably work, baby.
Yep, I'm live right now. Starting in like 10 seconds. Sick, you on the server with me? Davi? Davi? Davis? Are you there? I don't know where he is. He was just here.
The boy?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to you. I was saying hello and you weren't saying anything.
I'm here. I'm talking.
I said hi and then you said nothing.
Was I not talking?
No, you weren't.
Did you hear me at all?
No.
I was talking. Oh, fucking Discord's doing its shit again. I swear to God.
Well, I gotta stream anyway, so it's tough titties for me. I didn't stream yesterday, so I have to stream again. I don't know where he is. He was just here.
Tough titties, sweetie?
Yeah, tough titties.
Huh. Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm on this server. Davis, are you gonna get on? Damien, can you hear me at least?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Get on the
Yeah,
server.
it's just... Okay, but, the thing is, like, Dylan might want me for recording at 1.
Oh, okay. I'm live right now, so it's okay.
Oh.
Hey, babe, everything okay?
Yeah, it's just like this fucking Discord. That's really it.
Well, Damien could hear me, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either.
Your Discord has been fucky wucky.
Yeah.
Pop and sign, get on.
I'm gonna come and you say go on.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, little bitch.
And then I'm gonna order. I haven't eaten at all today. So,
Bad.
But then I have a recording after the
Bad.
stream, so then I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I've been like maniacally like cleaning my room. I like cleaned out
maniacally cleaning your room.
Yeah, like I literally cleaned my bathroom drawers for no reason. I got like a trash bag and just started cleaning shit out.
Okay.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah, it is good. It's just weird. I'm also just doing stuff on the farm. I don't really have anything planned for the stream, but if people have questions and stuff, it can be another Q&A thing. You know, more stuff about
like,
OO
the
has come
episodes
out.
have been out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, it's, OO stuff's out. People have questions. Still can't spoil shit, but you know, you can ask questions, I guess.
This stupid thing's taking forever to fucking load.
I also was a little. I was gonna stream later today, but also I have more recordings and stuff to do today. I'm kind of stockpiling, so I don't have to worry about my birthday week. Because also next week I'm. Hello, baby.
Yeah, keep talking, Moby. Here you go.
I was saying that like next week is I'm going back to school for summer courses because I'm kind of behind.
Are you going?
No, I'm not going anywhere, but it's an online thing. And I have to have stuff ready for it. He also cut out. I don't know if he heard me on that one. I wonder what's going on with Discord. It's always when this is happening. I don't know what to order today either.
Taco.
Nuggies?
Me. Yourself?
Yeah. That's one way.
I don't know how it work.
I know a lot of things would work.
I have no idea why it's happening.
It also
I
says
don't
there's
know
like
why I'm
nobody
over
on my
here.
Twitch. Oh, now
They'll
it's
come.
updating. It's weird.
They'll come.
I know, but it's being weird.
Yeah. Don't worry, they'll show up, sweetie.
I didn't like mark this as like a Q&A thing because last time I did it was cursed. So
It was cursed.
It's pretty cursed right now for me.
Oh no.
Well, for me, because, you know, my shit's cutting in and out.
wonder why. Do you want to
have no
change the
idea.
region? Because it might. I don't know. It
I
might.
did change region. It's not doing it right now, so
Oh, maybe it's just a region. I guess.
I'm gonna pray.
I got a break.
I'm trying to get the
What the fuck am I stuck on?
reward requests open. Pop out, and then there we go. So it's so I see it when anything pops up. By taco, he means Taco Bell, and honestly, I'm feeling I'm not up to that today. I'm kind of feeling more like I'm feeling fries, or I'm feeling like panda, you know. But I had panda yesterday. I wouldn't mind getting it again.
Getting what again?
Panda Express.
No.
It's Bubby.
I'm here, but I'm not sure if Discord will be.
Do you want to restart your Discord?
We tried this before, it just didn't. It was being weird.
Yeah, how did we fix it? I forgot.
We didn't. Discord was just having a fuck day.
Well, let me go look it up for you then, Davis. While I'm streaming.
Talk, Damien.
Yeah, it doesn't look anything bad right now. Yeah, right now it looks fine.
Everything is okay.
Yeah, on Discord's end, it looks okay. At least, like, API response time.
There's apparently a lot of problems I'm seeing.
What? Weird.
Yeah, can I even show up to recordings then?
Oh,
Oh, I got a
shit.
water thing. I think you can.
No, I mean, like,
I think it'll fix
Discord.
itself.
I hope it does.
I drank
But
my
hi.
water.
Hi,
You
Bubby.
are-
Hi, baby.
Come here.
Hold on a minute, baby. Ow!
Slap
What
it
the
ass.
fuck?
Slap it ass.
Stop it. I'm trying to fill my chest up.
Slap it ass.
Stop it!
Slap it ass.
Stop it! Stop it! Cease and desist!
Slap it ass.
Stop it! You're
Slap it
slapping my
ass.
face!
Slap at the cheeks then.
You broke the ground!
You broke the ground. You punched me on the ground, so I broke it.
No.
Consequences of your actions.
The consequences of your actions.
It's the
baby, not
consequences of
mine.
your actions, fucker.
It's your actions.
Oh god.
Your actions. Your actions and reaction. What are you doing?
I'm defending myself. You're
no.
attacking me.
Mom, you dad, you were fighting.
No! No! Leave me alone.
Is there a boat?
We're just quiet now as I broke that boat. I thought that was an axe for a second.
Ah,
Everything okay?
I love you, cat.
Do you?
Baby,
What?
I love you.
You attacked me.
I love you.
But you attacked me.
You attacked me too.
Yeah, because you actually, like, were hitting me for no fucking reason. Did you just do that to me, fucking Damien? You hit me too?
I didn't mean it!
You just did, fucker.
I'm trying to, like, pick up Kelly.
No, Davis, no.
Ah,
What
no!
the fuck, Davis?
I didn't even do anything, you asshole.
You did hit me once.
I didn't fucking mean it.
I
Fair
do it
point.
again, cat.
So does anybody have questions in the chat?
Bubby.
What?
Okay.
What? What's going on? What the
I
fuck's...
love you. I love you. I'd do it again. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, what'd you do?
Reconnect.
Oh, you're fine?
Okay. I was dead. Oh, great. Now this trash. Wait.
What? Oh god, is everybody having a reconnecting thing now?
Ah!
I was doing that for me. I'm not sure if I should really be here because it keeps doing this shit.
This is my
But I'd have nobody to stream with. What's it doing?
Like disconnects me or some shit.
Is it RTC connecting you every now and then?
No. It just
kept doing it.
it like disables the audio and stuff. That's it.
That's weird.
And I can't hear you guys.
Do you want to Google
Oh,
it?
no.
Go Google it, Davis. I'd help you, but I'm streaming right now, so please Google it.
Google.
Any whoosies? Any questiones in the chat? I can't help him right now. I'm like, and I think at some point you'll see Jay get jealous. But you know, I'm not sure yet.
A jealous baby. A jealous bag of baby. Wow.
Boop, 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 boop. You guys can ask questions about
Bubby?
anything, my dude. Oh, hi, baby. How did Davis get the names of Morsiphos and Karina for Ordens of Olympus?
Ziphos just meant sword, and we were kind of lazy.
Well, yeah, because I think everyone can, I think everybody has seen that point of view. At least Dranis's point of view, where fucking Ziphos is actually the other sword.
The tempting
rose. And that literally just means sword.
Just sword.
I thought it'd be funny.
It was hilarious, and I love it. He's like, sword.
Last Guardians is gonna come back when we get all the skins we need. We have skin artists now, but everyone's been busy with school. And
it
once
pops back in and out.
I know, baby, I'm sorry. And when it gets, when we get all the skins we need, it'll come back. But for right now, we aren't pushing the skins to be done fast because people are doing school stuff. But also, just gonna throw this out here real quick. I've been seeing comments. I've seen comments on my shit asking for when it comes back. Can you not do that? Because like, I can't. I don't control it. And yeah, I might know what's going on because I'm with Davis all the time. But like, it's I can't. I don't really know what's going on. Or as in, like, it's not up to me when it comes back. And I have been trying to, like, say, hey, we should get these skins done. Because, we do like Last Guardians. The thing is, it's not really popular as it once was when we moved it to the channel. It kind of lost a lot of viewers. And obviously that's what's going to happen if you move channels. But, like, it's not doing the greatest. And, not that it needs to do the greatest, but, Davis is needing to make money at the end of the day, too, because, this is his livelihood, and, if he can't make money, like, to pay the bills and, like, pay for food and stuff, it's gonna be harder for him to, like, want to do it, because it fills a spot for a day, and it's not gonna get a lot of views, but it's different for Azora, because Azora is a passion project, and we know it might not make a lot of money. Maybe it will down the line, but for right now, we know it's not gonna get a lot of... I just want to get that story out there,
It's original something you care deeply about.
Yeah.
Last Guardians is just, it's a lot of things.
And for other names for characters, because that's another question I was answering earlier. I kind of do research into it. I help Davis come up with names. So there's a lot of us, but it's just I do a lot of research, and Davis helps me pick which ones we like. I gave him a lot of. Kadena wasn't gonna. I didn't know what to name Kadena. I gave him a list of names to help me pick from, and we liked Kadena. It sounded nice. It started with a K. It kind of had that cat touch, but
But Morse, I mean, pretty sure Morse is just a nickname for Thanatos.
In actual mythology, the two kind of intertwined, but like, let me just say, I don't think everyone of I don't think everybody. I can't speak for everybody, but for Davis at least, I don't think we're gonna stick to like the fucking traditional mythology. Because I'll be honest, it's kind of everybody's related to everybody. Everybody's like fucking each other, and it's kind of weird in that sense. But like, because Mortis is not Thanatos, obviously. But like, if you research the name Mortis, people switch Thanatos with Mortis, and they'll switch other shit around. Like there's like Helios is the Titan of the sun, but also there's Apollo, who is the god of the sun. Like, it's weird. It's like there's Roman names, and then there's fucking like Greek names, but like, and also just people are replacing other characters. Like, I know like a lot of. I know at least a few. Selena, she was the goddess of the moon, and Artemis replaced her. So, like, it just kind of depends on the time. So it's really confusing, and I think a lot of people are going to expect it like, oh, this character is actually related to this character, and it's like, no, it's not, because we're not going to go with the canon. Like, nowadays, people don't think Zeus and, what the fuck is her name? I had it on top. Hera. I was going to say Hermoph, and I'm like, what the fuck is Hermoph?
Hermoph.
But Hera, they're related. They're directly related, and, like, everybody forgets that. They're married and they're related. They are fucking each other. Like, it's weird. I don't think people want to
broken marriage because he keeps fucking everyone else.
Yeah,
but
and also like it's weird, and nobody, and also it's Persephone was kidnapped by Hades, and that was the norm back then. Like that's a canon thing. Like, she was literally kidnapped. That was actually how people like this is actually a fun fact. I learned this from a channel. Pottery stuff. Let me just drink water real quick because I got that. Pottery on art. They use the same pose for kidnapping as marriage, like grabbing the woman's wrist. So it's kind of seen as the same fucking thing. Like, he literally dragged her to fucking, like, hell. And then, like, Demeter's like, yo, what the fuck? Where's my goddamn kid? And it's all Zeus's fault at the end of the day, because Zeus is like, that's Persephone is his daughter, I think, in the canon. And,
I think so?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's his daughter. And, fucking Hades went to him like, hey, I kind of want to get with Persephone because she's really hot. And he's like, good, kidnap her, and don't tell Demeter I told you to do that. And then he's like, I approve of this marriage. And he's like, okay. And then, did that. And then Demeter found, and then like a goddess heard everything and was like, oh yeah, I think Zeus told him to do that. And Demeter lost her absolute shit at Zeus. And he's like, well, I kind of, well, since she ate 6 seeds of a pomegranate, she's got to spend 6 months in hell. And he only got involved after she, like, started, like, not producing food. Like, she just kind of pouted. And then, like, there was no food, and people were dying. And Zeus was like, fuck, I'm not getting any sacrifices. I gotta start doing shit. Oh, no.
This is the only compromise.
So, yeah, you can see, we swap here. And then also, Hades was like, oh, I'm so sorry that this is happening. Persephone, you can do whatever you want. Like, he's a nice husband, okay? Like, I'm not gonna get over that. Hades does nothing wrong, and he gets a lot of hate because he's seen as a bad guy because of death, but, like, or like, you know, connotations
He's
with
just the guy that
Satan.
got the short end of the stick,
Literally,
honestly, when they're
actually,
picking out who does
legitimately, he
what.
got the short end of the stick. They all drew straws to figure out what fucking realm they led, and Zeus just got the biggest one, and fucking Zeus, and fucking like Hades got the shortest one. But he got the best one because at the end he kind of rules everybody. Everybody ends up like
Yeah,
at his
he's
kingdom, so
God.
like, you know, that's the best fucking one, and you don't get involved with stupid drama.
I'll own you someday.
I'll own you someday, fuckers.
Make fun of me now, but when your wife is crying over your grave, who will she be lamenting? Me!
Me. But what else? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So just for future reference, just I don't think people. I honestly didn't watch a lot of the last season of OO, or any
Which
seasons
is
of OO.
fair.
But like I don't know. People are like, oh, in canon, there's this because there's no goddamn canon of Greek mythology. Like
No one even knows
people
the
are
canon.
confused. Who the fuck like. I'm sure people are. I think people are confused of which god like gave birth to which kid. And like, you know, it's like what the fuck, you know? But like I don't think
there's
anyone's
not a
gonna be
lot of
like
canon here.
there really isn't a lot of canon. Have you
Like the
seen
FNAF
Disney
thing, just
Hercules and did you
that.
like it? I liked
I
it,
like
but only for the sense of character design and the songs and Meg. I liked Meg. But I didn't like Hades being a bad guy, and I didn't like Zeus being a nice person.
I didn't like him being
Like
a
a
good
big
person.
goofy like dad. He's not that. And how the fuck also did they not figure out who the fuck like kidnapped their son after like how many years? How old was he when he found out he was like Zeus's like son? They're like
He looked
someone
like
stole
19
you and then
ish,
turned you
18.
human. It's like that's weird.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of fucked, you know? It's kind of. And then he gets a horse.
A Pegasus, you know? And honestly,
His
like
name
that's
is
not the weirdest
Pegasus.
thing. I mean, you know, in canon he didn't. Hercules, and it's just, you know,
Was it Hera the one that sent the snakes
I
after
know they
him?
probably couldn't have done the fucking like actual myth where he murdered his entire family and then went to repent by doing all these fucking trials. But like that would have been fucking interesting, you know?
That would have been something. Would have been neat up.
And also the fact is too is that a lot of the gods have like links to really really old like gods and like pantheons that we don't even know a thing about, like Pan. We don't know what the fuck they were. we don't know what the fuck they were. We don't know where they came from. We have ideas, but we have no goddamn clue. And because Christianity came in and kind of fucked everything up, we don't actually know the canons of anything anymore because they rewrote everything.
Everything's a rewrite of each other.
And also, fucking Romans did the exact same. Oh my god, it's a traitor!
Huh?
There's a traitor over here.
Where?
Over by my house. And they have white llamas. It's cute.
Oh.
But Romans also, when they found Egypt, they kind of added their own gods into the fucking thing by, like, saying, oh, this person turned into a, like, oh, Zeus turned into a, like, I don't know, fucking, like, an owl, and then like went to they went to fucking Egypt, and then they saw him as like, you know, Ra or some bullshit. Like they just kind of they did that. That's a thing they did. It felt really unneeded.
That was unnecessary.
It was unnecessary. I'm really going off into side tangents though, but if anybody else has questions of stuff, I can probably try and answer them. But obviously, also, Damien, be careful. We can't answer everything.
I know.
Also, I have seen people misspell Ziphos a fuck ton.
Yeah, it hurts. My poor soul. My baby boy's name being massacred. Which is understandable.
I mean, I guess it is hard to spell, but like people have been saying it correctly in the comments, and it's like this is what this word means. It means sword. Like people have said it in the chat. What, like in the comments, like this is what Ziphos means. It means a Greek sword, so that must mean like they're related to the, you know, people think that they're the son of like seductive rose. I've been seeing that. I'm like, no, the fuck they ain't. Like
no, they're like well, there's two swords. One went there, the other one was over here. At best, they're like, I don't know, brothers or something.
Yeah, like they're related, but like they're not. That's not his like dad or anything. Sleep, sleep, fucker. But like I don't know. It's like I don't know how to spell Ziphos. It's like it's this, and and people are correcting them, and it's like no, it's actually with a Z. It's like no, it's not. I've seen people use a
Why would it be
Y,
with his waifus?
like a Z, like a ZYPHOS,
Jesus Christ. Zephyr.
or
Zephyrs.
ZEFOS. Go to sleep, fucker.
I'm trying, and I am. Bawa.
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 I went on a free rant or whatever the fuck for you guys. That was pretty much a rant in my eyes of talking about fucking Greek mythology.
Going off about anything is a rant.
I mean, honestly, I'm just very passionate about it. I've really been into it since I've been a kid. I've really loved looking into like mythology and hearing like different versions of myths or like anything like that.
All stories are pretty neat. Though things get more complicated since we added like all the other pantheons at the same time,
Yeah.
which is hilarious and great, and all of them have their own misconceptions and weird logic.
On paper, it's kind of like weird. Like that a lot. Maybe a few of the kids on the camp are related then, because of like, if you're related to Zeus, you're probably gonna be related to fucking Mario's character, because I think that they were the fucking kid of Zeus, right? Like last season.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was a big shit because, he's the son of Zeus and he just stumbled into camp by accident.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, what, like, wait, you're a guy? He's like, my mom works at a Subway. Like, my mom works at Safeway. I don't know what you're on about. Like, well, this is Land of Gods and now you're one of them. He's like, ah, fuck.
And Ziphos, I can answer this for age. I don't think I can answer the other two, because also I don't know. Ziphos is like, Ziphos said that when it says 5 years have passed since like, the last season, he's 5 years old.
He's 5 years old. Mentally, but not physically. And
I've seen
well,
Ziphos and Cat get shipped, and it just makes me cringe because he's 5 years fucking old. And, it's like, ew.
Babysitter at best.
I can answer this for Otso and Derpy. Pretty much nothing can kill them at this point, unless I deem it okay. They can die in different universes, and by that I mean, like, they fake their deaths and then just don't come back. They've done that numerous amounts of times, that it's like, they actually have like a whole, like, they have like plans and how to execute them, but like, there's really nothing that, because here's the thing, I don't want them to die, and here's my thing, I use them for so much that if I wanted them to die, it would really fuck up a lot of stuff for me, because I have a lot of character ideas with them,
is over.
and I have a lot of plot ideas with them, and that means everything is over if something can kill them. So I just say that if they are bored, or if they need to go somewhere and they can't come back, or if like they fuck something up, they'll like, make themselves like stupid. Here's my thing, by the way. I don't know exactly if Ziphos is like, I know mentally he's like a child. I don't know physically how old he is, but mentally he is a goddamn child.
That is his thing. He is a quite baby, and he is existing.
But also he's a sword, so I don't think it would matter. He's literally the human body, like the he's actually the fucking like, not a human body, just the like actual physical form, like the personification of a goddamn sword. So it doesn't matter how old he is in his mind, in my head. It's just like he's a sword, and he's confused at everything because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Because he's a sword.
I mean, yeah, he's a sword. He doesn't fucking understand what the fuck, like, in the last episode, what the fuck food is. Because he doesn't need food, because he's a goddamn sword.
He's just a sword.
And he doesn't need to, like, you know, stay warm because he's a fucking sword.
It's just a sword. He feels
And
nothing.
he doesn't understand fear, like, at this moment or anything, because, you know, he's a sword. He doesn't have those feelings. He understands happiness and sadness because he's been around a while and he's, like, experienced those feelings. But, like, in my mind, it's not like he's a minor or anything. He's just has little life experience, and he's the fucking personification of a sword that was left in the woods for 5 years. He has no life experience at all.
Yeah, only as far as he knows in the woods, and he's accidentally killed probably everything around him, like Steve.
Yeah, he's just like a big dumb toddler at this point, but he,
I want
you
to
know.
pet the bunnies, George.
Yeah, like, kind of like that, yeah. Like, he'd actually, like, absolutely, like, snap the bunny's neck, you know?
Yeah, don't trust him with small animals.
And he
Maybe
almost,
not even
like,
big ones.
he
I
almost
don't know what
killed
the
the
fuck
cat
to
by
do.
hugging her, and she's like, let me the fuck go!
I'm gonna
He
fucking
fucking
die.
sat on her, and she's like, I can't breathe, and I'm feeling my goddamn lungs collapse. Like, get off of me!
It's not a toy you can play with.
Yeah. But, you know, he doesn't understand that. It's like a toddler learning about, like, I think he's still learning about object permanence, like, peekaboo kind of shit, you know?
Oh, Peekaboo just
But
starts wailing.
I took psychology. He's also learning about, like, you know, what words are and what they mean and what,
Like
like, and
dialect.
what his body can do, because he's been, like, you know, really big and he's tall and he's heavy and he doesn't know what he can and cannot do. He doesn't know what his limitations are. And, you know, boundaries. He doesn't know that yet either. He's still learning things. And he kind of has to go through all of that now because he's just been in the toddler phase for like 5 years. And now he's talking, because last time he didn't really talk much. He just said, like, dad, mom, brother, kind of shit like that. Those are the only
Like,
words
and then
he
after
knew.
that, like, he was struggling the whole time too, just like,
Yeah, he was
don't.
struggling to fucking, like, put words together. He was babbling like a baby, you know? He had the mind of a baby then. I think right now he has the mind of maybe not a 5-year-old at the very least, because I feel like he's learning a lot.
5-year-old's more intelligent.
But, like, I'm sure he has the mind of a child at this point, and he has the body of a giant fucking monster. No, I can't speak for that. That's Davis's character. I'm just giving my theory on that, because obviously, as I do know a lot about the character, I don't know what Davis has decided for characters, because, you know, it's weird, you know. And Davis right now is having problems with Discord. Discord is being weird. So, like, he's just, you know, trying to fix that right now. And for voicing Cat, I have a voice changer for The Last Guardians.
I miss her.
Yeah, I miss her too. I like her. I like her character. I like her skin. It's really cute.
She's adorable and really fucked up.
The whole thing is fucked up. I think, you know, we kind of glossed over that is a fucked up scenario where she was just kind of, like, killed and put into a robot.
Strangled to death.
Yeah, she was, like, murdered and then put in a fucking robot and then
Probably
made to be
one of the more
obedient.
peaceful ways to go.
There's a lot more peaceful ways to go. I don't think strangulation is the best one to go.
Compared to what he did to everyone else.
Yeah, honestly, that was the nicest way to go. I don't know why he couldn't, like, you know, fucking bludgeon her in the head real quick, you know? I don't know. Or, like, stab her or something.
We didn't need their head to, like, you know, make it work.
I guess so. Fuck, I don't know, but I think strangulation is just the most fucked way to go. Better than drowning, though.
Oh, anything is better than drowning. Or being burnt alive. You better hope smoke kills you first.
Yeah. Well, why are we here at this point of the conversation?
Well, because
how'd we get here?
Guardians is fucked up, man.
It's a fair point.
No, remember the prison camps? Those are pretty fucked.
Yeah,
those
the prison. Nobody remembers the prison
for what you thought they would.
Yeah, also the fucking, like, the kid. Did you not see, like, the fucking, like, what the fuck is Dex's race again? I forgot.
Oh, the Yeezels.
Yeah, the Yeezels, yeah. Did you not see that Yeezel child with his eye removed?
It's just like me.
Yeah, it's cute, but it's fucked.
It's really fucked up. I also lost my eye to a sheep, technically.
Yeah, which is a weird way to lose your
Oh.
fucking eye, not gonna lie, but, you know.
Those things are vermin monsters, and I don't know why a toddler was let out.
I think they
Unless he just
trusted
wandered
that, you
out.
know, I mean, I think they just kind of went exploring and then just ended up getting fucked over a little bit, you know?
That meat did horrible things.
To literally everybody there, yeah.
And until they had to starve to death.
The most embarrassing thing you ever did on a date, YouTube, or just in general for story time. Let's think. I kind of repressed it a lot, so now I have to unrepress those memories.
Oh, God.
I can talk about gross things I've done, like when I was at Davis's house and I was on my period, bled through. Got it on his blankets. And I felt bad. That was embarrassing. But, that's not the most embarrassing thing, I guess. Let's think here. One time, when I went to Catholic school where I was bullied relentlessly, I, went to go sit on a chair, and someone moved the chair, and I fell flat on my ass. And then I got up laughing, thinking it was a joke, and then, like, everyone was laughing too, and then I just burst into tears.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was in front of the whole cafeteria.
Your cafeteria had movable chairs?
Yeah. We also had chocolate ice cream. It was in little styrofoam. It was also in little styrofoam cups, so it wasn't the best, but like I liked it.
Yeah, it's styrofoam.
It was a Catholic school. We paid to be there. I'm sure they would give me my fucking chocolate ice cream.
Very fair, very true.
I had nightmares of being in that cafeteria. Like I realize I have trauma from that place now, honestly.
Jesus Christ. I feel like everyone has that from a Catholic school.
Well, yeah, I
They're not
actually
good
talked about it during
places.
my I went to my my class this week. Sleep. I went to my my
trying.
voiceover class this week, and I mentioned my high school, my Catholic middle school, like it was elementary to like almost middle school experience. And one girl like looked at me and nodded, and then when she like I was getting feedback, she's like, "I went to a Catholic high school. I completely understand how you feel." I'm like, "Thank you."
Thank you for
Everybody
your
who's gone
validation.
to a Catholic school either has the best experience of their life and is like really devout, I guess, or they're just like me and like don't care about
Life's
anything and
fucked.
just have trauma.
Yeah.
Thinking of more embarrassing things I've done, but thankfully my brain's blocking it out in this exact moment, but I'll remember it later tonight probably, which is unfortunate for me.
No.
You know it's unfortunate when I'm gonna remember it later.
Oh, no. I don't remember anything embarrassing that happens to me because I always block it the fuck out too.
Yeah, but then I remember it later
because
because like I'm like I don't really, you know, like remember. I remember a lot of stuff from my Catholic school when I remember like that embarrassing moment, like the fact that I was accidentally locked in a dark, like a pitch black room and like left there. And I also remember when my I turned in my math homework like a little bit like a minute behind everybody else, and she would refuse to take it, and I burst into tears, and she like started acting like an asshole. It was like what 5th grade or something like that, and she like
Why
I think
is it always 5th grade,
or like
6th grade?
I think it was like 6th grade, and she was beating my ass for this. I'm like not actually, but like really just being an asshole over it. And I also lost a tooth during class. I like lost my tooth pretty late, I guess, and I knew she wouldn't let me go up to go to the bathroom or like go to the nurse or anything because she's an asshole. So I just kept it in my mouth because I'm like I can't. If she sees me like spitting something out, she's going to like lose her shit at me. And then she saw me like fiddling with something in my mouth, and she comes up to me, pulls her hand, and goes, "Spit it out." And I did.
Spit the tooth in her hand.
And I literally spit the tooth in her hand. She thought
What'd
it was
she say?
gum. And she's like, she looked kind of grossed out and gave it back to me and told me to go to the fucking nurse. I'm like, fuck you. If I had gum, I also chewed an eraser. She did the exact same thing, and I spit out the eraser parts, and she looked confused. I'm like, I was not chewing gum. Oh, thank you, Raiders. Hello. Thank you, Toby, for
we all
raiding
can pay
me.
for it.
I appreciate the raid, Toby. I love you.
Topus! Mwah.
Tobes gave a good raid. I don't know. I think that's all my fucking, like, embarrassing. That wasn't really embarrassing. That was more being pissed at the fucking teacher. My mom had to go to that school many times just because of shit. My mom does not give a fuck about people, honestly. Like, she has lost her shit at me numerous. Actually, the most embarrassing thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can read this one. This one's a good one. I believe it is the most embarrassing thing in my life, but apparently I'm a legend for it. I'm a legend at my brother's at my old high school. I'm a goddamn legend. So, when I was in high school, I think senior year, I was getting pretty badly bullied by a group of like students, like a couple boys. I don't know why. Don't say it's anything with like, oh, they liked you. No, they just hated me. I don't know why. They would actually block my way into classrooms. And want me to, like, rub myself against and, like, squeeze past them. And they would laugh about it. And one day I had enough of it, so I literally, shoulder-checked a motherfucker, blocking the door. And then I had my headphones in, and I went to go sit down, and they started screaming at me, saying they were gonna beat my ass and all this shit. And I kind of looked at them confused. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And so I went to the teacher afterward, and I explained, hey, this is the situation. They kind of said they were gonna beat my ass, and I got the vice principal involved, and I got security to come sit in the room with me every time I was in that class because, I was, they wanted to make sure I was okay. Well, one day the teacher was gone. We had a substitute, which was the assistant director for a play I was already in earlier that year, so I knew her well. And after this experience, I never saw her again. I think she was fired. I'm not sure. And by the way, the security guy was named Steve. Funny enough, his name is Steve. I liked Steve. He was nice. He wasn't there that day either. And I was after class, it was improv class. So I was like, we were like supposed to come up with like a play to perform for a group of elementary schoolers the next week. And we were already doing that. And at the end of that, we were kind of just chilling out, relaxing. And I kind of started bitching about the guys because they were in the back of the room, like, acting like assholes, and nobody was doing anything about it. I kind of was like, oh, those guys suck. And one bitch named Cheyenne, she looked at me in the eyes and went, well, you're kind of a bitch, right? I'm like, okay, what? This girl was my friend, so I was like, what? She's like, maybe if you weren't such a bitch to them, they would actually be nice to you. Maybe if you weren't just a fucking bitch, people would like you. And I was like... So, by the way, substitute teacher was right there, heard the entire thing, and did nothing, just stared at me. So I hit my breaking point. That was my breaking point. And I felt my eyes fill with tears. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. So I got my backpack, and I looked Cheyenne in the eyes and I said, I hope you die in a fucking fire. I lost my goddamn shit. Substitute teacher finally got up and grabbed my fucking arm and said, you need to go to the office. I pulled my arm away and I went, fucking don't touch me. And I got out of there. And I went straight to the office. I fucking saw somebody from the play I was in the year before, like the previous semester, and he went, hi, Kat, as I'm fucking sobbing. And I go, hi. And I make it to the office, and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, I need to speak to the vice principal. By the way, there's 2 vice principals. There's a man and a woman. And I've only been interacting with this man because I don't know why. I think he's had experience with these fucking dickheads being assholes to people before. And apparently they've been assholes for a while, but they really want them to graduate because they are going to be like the first in their family to actually fucking finish high school. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck is going on with their families. They're I feel sexually harassed, and now they're getting people to like hate me. They're picking on me in other classes, and no one's doing a damn thing. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And I get in there. I'm like, I need to speak to, I don't remember what the fuck his name was. I was like, oh, I need to speak to this asshole. And they go, okay. So they put me in a room. I'm sobbing. I'm so angry. I'm so mad. And you know what they send in? They don't send in the man. They don't send in the woman. They send in my advisor. my advisor, my counselor, and she has an incident. What we had at my school was an incident report form where you like had to fill out what happened, and like where it happened, what time, who was involved, all that shit. I didn't know anybody's names, by the way. I didn't care, but I knew Cheyenne and I knew a few of the guys because I went to fucking middle school with them. So I was like losing my goddamn mind, and she comes in and I go, "Where the fuck is he?" And she goes, "He's in a meeting." And I would like to tell you guys, I went to a high school in Colorado, like near like fucking like Nature Valley bar bullshit, like granola backpacking kind of place. And I literally looked at her and I went, "What the fuck is this meeting for? What Nature Valley's to put in the goddamn vending machine? Because this man has nothing important to do other than fucking deal with kids. So what the fuck is he doing?" And she's like, "He just wants you to fill out this incident report form." So I, deadass, just start screaming at this poor woman that I'm not gonna do that, and I fucking find this pathetic that I feel like I'm being sexually harassed, and not only am I forced to share the same class with these people, but they aren't at all getting punished. I'm being punished by having to share classes with these guys. I'm also getting targeted like by other people they're friends with, and they're bothering me now, and they're making me feel like shit. And I'm not okay with this anymore. And then I kind of went off a bit too hard and said that people like them is why people like go into schools with like weapons and do bad things. And then I immediately started crying again. I was like, you're gonna put me on medication just for fucking saying that. She's like, "No, I won't." By the way, during that whole rant, like teachers came by, like like people were hearing this, they were listening in. People like there's like a place in the office to sit down and work. They were just sitting there staring and listening to me. And then fucking advisors came in to close the doors because the doors were open. And so they're like, "You need to calm down." I was like, "Okay, just fill it out." So I went, I'll fill it out. So I grabbed a pen, wrote, "Fuck you, come talk to me. I'm going to fucking call my mom." And then I was like, "Okay." And I slammed my pen back in my fucking backpack, and I went, "I'm leaving." And they're like, "You can't leave." I went, "Fucking watch me, bitch." I went, watch me. I'm going to do it right now. So I get out in the hall. I grab my phone. What?
I gotta go.
Okay, go. I'll continue my story.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, see ya.
Where was I in my story? So I'm like, "Fucking watch me." So I get up and I go to the front where the attendance office is. Like, I have to like walk through the school a bit, and I call my mom and I'm like, "Mom, this fucking school is bullshit." And as I'm saying that, I'm passing by the registrar room, and there's a lady there who's like paying shit, and she hears me and she gasps at me like I'm like saying like, "We need to kill like a group of people, we need to kill all like bad things." And I'm like, but fuck off. I'm not talking to you, Susan. Chill out over there." And I'm like, "Mom, I'm leaving." She goes, "Okay, well, I can't come pick you up. I'm all the way in Denver, so you have to like call an Uber." I'm like, "Where do I call an Uber from? Because I doubt they'll pick me up in front of the school. And I'm not standing in front of the school." And she goes, "You need to go across the street, go to the hospital. It's across the street." Well, it's not really across the street. It's like near this fucking thing. You go there. It gives you time to calm down, and you can call the Uber there. I went, "Great." She's like, "Keep me updated." And the school's calling me now. And I went, "Okay." The school's now calling my mom, letting her know that I had a mental breakdown. And I will tell you what she said in a minute, but like I started walking, and I kind of lost hope when I got to the bus stop. I was like the bus station. I was like, "You know what? Fuck them. I'm gonna call an Uber right here. They're not gonna follow me." And as I started calling an Uber, my phone started dying, so I pulled out my laptop and like charged it with my thing. And as I did that, fucking Steve, who else but Steve in his golf cart shows up, and he's like, "Hey," he parks it, and he's like walking up to me like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "You can go fuck yourself." He's like, "What did I do?" I'm like, "I'm tired of your fucking school. I'm tired of this place. This place sucks ass. Done with this place." And like, fucking like, I'm just, I'm done with this. I told him the whole story, and he goes, yeah, that is really fucked up. And I went, yeah, and I don't appreciate that the guys are getting more preferential treatment than me. And then and then he's like, well, like, they have a bad home life. I went, I don't give a fuck what the fuck's happening in their home life. If they're affecting me, they should not be here. And he's like, that's a fair statement. I'm like, it's not just a fair statement, it's fucking Bible. It's fact, man. Finally, Uber pulls up, and I'm like, actor face. I get in the fucking Uber, and I'm like, I wipe my eyes. I say bye to Steve, because it's spring break after that. It was literally like spring break the next week, and I'm like, yep, I'm ready to go. And I actually, like, finals were just over. I was excited. I'm like, yep, I'm out of here. And the Uber's like, you okay? I went, yep. Just talking to Steve. He's the security guy. And he goes, oh, okay, you look like a little bit upset. I'm like, oh, no, I'm okay. Just kind of tired. I've been studying for finals all day. And he's like, okay, I understand. And then in the whole ride back home, I am telling everybody. I'm telling Bunny, I'm telling Juper, I'm telling my whole friend group. This is before Davis was in the picture, so I didn't tell him, obviously. I'm like, everybody needs to know. And everyone's pissed because what the fuck, right? So Mom is like, my dad's calling me, like, I'm getting calls from the school, what's going on? I'm like, here's what happened. Like, I texted it to him, I kind of copied and pasted everything. He's like, what the fuck? And I get home, and my grandma lives with me, and when I got home, I started crying again, because I was really just holding it in, and she just, was like, help me, ushered me upstairs. She had laid out my pajamas and turned my bed down for me so I could get in and just relax, and then brought me up a bowl of ice cream. And I was like, that is the nicest thing my grandma's done. And my mom told me later that the school called her and was like, this is unacceptable what Kat was doing, or like, and she's like, I don't give a fuck what she was saying, because she's right. I don't give a fuck what's happening in their home lives. She said some pretty fucked shit about, like, I don't care if, like, they're, like, if there's, like, nobody at home ever. Like, I don't give a fuck what's going on. They cannot talk to my daughter that way, and I'm very pissed at the way you all are handling this, and I might get, like, I might sue the school for... And I might tell the news that you're, letting this happen because, my daughter's being sexually harassed by these fucking assholes, and other girls are now, like, bullying her about it, and no one's doing a thing. If I have to come down there, I will beat your fucking ass. I'm like, okay. And the school is like, okay, well, we don't want that. And I'm like, yeah, well, obviously you don't want my mom to sue your ass. And they're like, we will deal with it after spring break. And my mom goes, if you don't, you're gonna hear about it, okay? And they're like, okay. And they repeated the story I told to my parents. My parents repeated it to the school and was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. Like, if you guys aren't gonna deal with it, then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna beat the kids' asses, because that's what's gonna happen. And then they're like, well, we don't want that. And so when I came back, that was the most embarrassing thing in my life, because everybody talked about how I screamed so loudly that not only could the office hear it, but half of the school could hear it. I screamed that loud about how fucked this school was and how shitty everybody was. And I was removed from that class, even though I wanted to be in that class. I got to just sit in the library and, just do, like, papers and stuff, and I was like, I'm fucking done. And, like, it was just an easy A for me at that point. But the girl oh god, there's a fucking fly in my room, ew. But anyway, like, the girl who, like, told me I was being such a bitch didn't know because, like, there was a rumor circulating after that I was going to sue the girl who said that. And one of the asshole boys was also in my social studies class, and he asked that, like, really loudly while we were doing something. While it was quiet, and the teacher just kind of, like, let me take it, because, like, he was a Chad. I liked that guy. He was cool. And I was like, I don't need to sue her. I have a lot of money, and unfortunately you and her don't, so just leave me the fuck alone and don't talk to me. And that apparently was savage enough. I don't know. But, like, I don't know why that was going around, and I was just kind of done with it. I was like, leave me alone. I don't need to talk to you, and if I did ever sue you, I wouldn't want your money. So leave me alone. And they left me alone after that, but they did, you know, talk shit about me more, and that was embarrassing for me. It's a weird story, and it's fucked up in at some parts, but, you know, apparently, I'm sort of proud of it, but also highly embarrassed that I lost my cool that hard. And I, you know, don't ever plan on losing my cool like that ever again, because it was the most fucked thing to ever happen. There we go. I was trying to fix everything. I got a message on Discord. But yeah, that's my story. I know there's a stream delay, so you're probably hearing the end of it now. But, like, you know. Well, not anymore. Well, if you are hearing this, okay, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I kind of want to order food before I have my... I have, like, recordings to do later, so I kind of want to order it now. I might order it now, actually, just so I have it. And everybody's gone. Davis is doing, like, trying to fix his mic. Damien had to go do things. So here I am, all alone. I'm trying to find, like, things. I'm sorry. Boop. Boop. Drink water. Oh, thank you. I need water. I'm ordering now, babe. I'm just getting a Coke. Hopefully they don't fucking forget it. But yeah, that's my embarrassing story. Thank you for more water, guys. I'm gonna just keep drinking water. I've talked nonstop.
Hello.
Hi, baby. How's it going? Baby? Oh, is it happening again? Bobby butt. Bobby butt. Baby? I'm ordering Panda Express, though. It usually is okay.
It goes down to 5,000 ping.
Oh, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so it's Discord's fault, not mine.
Let me look it up for you, because I'm gonna end the stream pretty much, like...
All of Discord's fault.
I know, I'm gonna end the stream right now, baby. I know you can't hear it, but you gotta stop interrupting. But thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. God, you're making me drink a lot of water. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me. And, I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna try and fix my streaming schedule. But for now, I'm gonna wait for the stream to catch up because I don't know where it is yet. You gotta stop interrupting. Okay, but yeah, I'll see you guys later, everybody. Bye-bye. So much for hanging out with me, guys. God, you're making me drink a lot of water. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me. And, I'll see you guys next...